Picking stuff off the floor is not fun. Well, we're back here in the realm of the Rogue Trader, continuing our voyage. I can't remember the name of our ship. But yeah, we's travelling, we's going through stars. I would love more games like this, you know. Actually, I'd love more games with like just a ship. There should be ships like floating through space. Now we must go forth to destroy the infidel. The game is loud. Have I altered the sound settings? Hold on. There's quite a few for a minute here, but I need to check with them. Nope, no, sound settings correct. And it streams on the appears on the screen, so it's fine. Just loud. Yeah. I will say I was quite recently playing War Thunder again for the first time in ages. Leave boats. Let's see, where are we going? That'll appear somewhere when I get the... rat hunting. Shards of the Tempest. Fair trade. I think I got a stratum for that. New event for Cabal, Dead Man's Chest, latest news. Call the Edge. New ruler. On the way. New contracts? No, that's these three. With demand to be done. Though we do have a... Wow, we have a lot more people than I thought. Why do we have this many? Now Gonus just went, here you go. Have a lot of people. We are rich. Not sure. It's costing us a bit, but not sure when we got a huge amount of people, but that's fine. Oh, you can play Crucible. Right, we're waiting on stuff like this so we can decide what we want to get. Holy Defenders. That's ours. Okay, that's his holy armor. I don't know why he got it, but... Ooh, Piety's Charge. It's that big hammer. Power factor 5. We'll decide on that one. Building. Well, then again, they've got complacency of 10, so that's probably why they build so quickly. The guys have got 4, so they take longer. I'm going to just finish Call to Arms and got me 9 people and 3 security. Okay. Jesus, we're just getting everything. Holy Prophet doesn't affect anything. Again, does cost me people, but gives me more security across the whole planet system. Chart of mineral rights. Iconoclast fanatics. Lose me efficiency and security. What's my efficiency like? Well, that's a lot more than 10. So, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. We're actually at 12. If I can get some more efficiency across the whole system, I might do past this one eventually. I like transfer the expense. Always become orange. You know what? I like this too much, and I like this effect too much. Red warp groups always become orange, so they're not even red anymore. Can't do Bastion. We need a complacency of 6. So I need something that actually increases my complacency. There we go. And efficiency up. Yes, you know what? Get that. Doesn't block anything else. Pleasing the tired. The Adeptus Ministratum's vanity may be indulged through construction of a floating palace filled with helpful serfs and exquisite pleasures. Mollified by the bribe, the scribes were especially attentive to the rogue trader's wishes. Bribe them. Whips. You're across the board, you're fantastic. I don't like captive power factor -3, security -5, and people +18. I like the penal battalions though. Entire planetary regiment of martyr guardsmen, a gift from the rogue trader to the Chorus Expanse in its darkest hour. It gives me Prometheum, cost me 6 people, cost me Prometheum, people, weapons. Was doing good for a lot of this actually. Aim or chemicals? Gives me this stuff, but it doesn't give me any. See, Flotsam mechanisms. I got only 19 of these. Kind of wanted more. Where's the Flotsam? There it is. I need to get myself more extractums. We'll do the penal battalion because that's the security across everywhere. Building. Waiting for me to make a decision what to build. No, why am I over there? I don't think I even talk to either. I suppose I should complete. Let's see where we are, whereabouts in the system we are, and then I'll decide if I want to go complete whose quest I want to complete. I just like the idea that I spend one less to make bad run trails good trails. Ulfar. Space Wolves. Jathenfallen. Let's see. Neil Skirmish. He's roughly in. I haven't got the Augur's Anomaly in here. This is one of the systems I can get to for going to Royal Base, and it's got the Spoils of Prudence inside here, so that's fine. I don't see any missions over here of late to go to. I ain't been here yet. I mean, I have got a ton of points, but I don't want to go wasting my navigator's points. If anything, I want to increase them. See, take me 2 jumps to get over here. And then I can do an orange. Then this road will lead me to here. Not too bad. I can get to here from here. I think I have to go to here before I can go to the Frozen Prince. Then I might make a... Dead man's chest over here. So if we head to here first, we'll see the prophecy. Let's got a forewarning. No, you can request to head that way though. So if we head... I think there's an orange line from here to here. So you know what, let's head here and we get the Southern Profactor, yay! Lord Captain, I humbly request an audience with you. Proctor Anfar is interfering with his crew and is demanding to see all the archival records of fugitive criminals we have received from the Imperial Navy. The matter is urgent, if you please, Lord Captain. I'll meet you both immediately. You've got... dude, you've got to understand that you guys are just in charge of finding who's not paying their tax. You are the... Oh, what do you call it in America? The guys who hunt down tax evaders. I think it's IRS. Or something or other. Your Lordship, Protector Anfar is interfering with the work of the crew. He is intimidating and frightening them, demanding access to the ship's sealed archives. As for his dog, Vigis pauses, shifting her gaze to the Cyber Mastiff and tucking her hand behind her back. I humbly request that you take action. Vigis, what's wrong with your hand? Allow me to explain. The Vox Master tried to pet Galetto, which activated his self-defense protocol. It's a dog. As a result, I had to step away from my duties to have my implants replaced, esteemed Protector. I already apologized. In any case, what happened was the expected outcome of unauthorized contact with a living weapon by the Adeptus Arbites. Well, just why did you try to pet Galetto? I didn't. This is the first time you've ever seen the Vox Master go agitated. You now try to pet him? It is not customary to keep such cyber beasts on a void ship, Lord Captain. It's the first encounter with such a creature. That Galetto was following me all over the bridge. You decided to interfere with his work protocol. Cast a sullen, cold glaze glance before continuing. I had studied the archives and found a mention of a ritual to establish contact that involves an offering a physical interaction with the beast. You are literally talking about a bribery. A pointless act. A Cyber Mastiff cannot be bribed, and neither can the Arbitrators. Nods briefly. Solomon, why are you trying to sabotage the work of the crew? Are you sabotaging? I was compelled to intervene as Galetto had intercepted a suspicious signal. An encrypted message contained the words heresy and fugitive. I managed to trace the signal back to the Vox Master's workstation. I need to dispatch Galetto on a reconnaissance mission to obtain new evidence and ultimately to ensure your safety. In other words, you sent the beast to follow me. I questioned the crew in the Vox Master's absence and established that the wanted bulletins sent by the Imperial Navy were being completely ignored. I suspect that Senior Officer Toilman is abusing your trust. Reports of fugitive criminals, which number in the hundreds, are low priority. What's more, I know that Lord Captain Theodora was most adamant on the matter. If you forgive me, her exact words were, "We are not a Grox damned bounty hunters." The Protector would know that if he had brought his question to me rather than interrogating the astropaths and comms officers. As for the Vox transmissions, the frequency on which the senior officers communicate is encrypted. I alerted staff to the situation with the Voidsman who was brought to you on the bridge to stand trial. Need I remind the Lord Captain that a Protector Anfar has no authority to access transmissions conducted by senior officers on a rogue trader's flagship, not to mention that the signals were wrongfully intercepted. No, Lord Captain, he was not on the list of the wanted criminals in the coroner's expanse. I assume it's because of the relative insignificance of the heresy he was accused of by the Calaxian authorities. Perhaps Protector Anfar had information to which the Imperial Navy does not have access. Your flagship is untouchable for external inspections because of its high status, and criminals are taking advantage of that. So you need an internal audit. You need to pull up the archives of wanted bulletins and double-check the crew records. Identify and eliminate potential threats to you. Dude, this is a void ship. Half the crew down below are wanted fugitives. But if they were so bad, we send them down to a certain docking bay and have a Drukhari hunt them. Guys who get sent there don't come back and don't leave. We are judge, jury, and executioner. This is madness. This madness for a ship whose officer corps alone comprises hundreds of people. The work hours that would be required for such an audit. Ridges and Solomon look at you expectantly. See, I can even say I trust my crew. Solomon, you will be granted access to the archives and lead an audit of my crew. You and Yanis will double check all the crew on your own. Do not involve the Protector. The Proctor. I could give it to them, and they will, let's face it, if they go to him, if he leads the investigation, then they have to double check each one, but if they do their own double checks, they'll quite quickly run through the guys on their ships fast, because they know every last person, and they know who they need to speak to get information about everybody. So like I say, I trust my officers. They will monitor and keep everyone in the watch. And when they start out lines, they deal with them. That is a good question, this one. Do I have to choose? This is what I'm pretty sure, like, romance things going towards him. Let's see. Could make Vidges, you and Yanis. Janus will double check all the crew on your own. Do not involve the Protector. And you guys will skim through the high grade guys for low grades. He doesn't have authority. In fact, he has no authority on the ship. If the Typhon involved, he ain't got no authority. Still, phew. Heavy escapes the grate of the Vigius' Vox. Yes, your lordship. Well, that gives... I would rather not have done that, but... it placates him while making my guys do... keeps him happy if they're doing the job. Granted, I don't need them to do the job in the first place. I trust my crew entirely. I trust my crew quite extensively. Stage of development. Any chances? It'd be nice if I got here and this is what I wanted is. But there's a thing in these sectors. Doesn't look like anything's here. Guess it's not the rumor zone is not here. Oh well, it was a shot. Right. Yeah, the rumors. There's also all those guys all over the place. Spoils of prudence. Systems. Speculo. Curious the merchant mentioned Explorator. Tech priest he had known but lost contact with owned the cyber beast equipped with unusual protocols. Spoils of prudence. I could go here, and if necessary, I think this one's all the way over here. Yeah. See, it's all just bounce around, and yeah, things happen. Do I take abandoned camp or the anomaly? Rumors, vision, proximity, visions in the dark. This is where Foulstone is. Kiva Gamma. Here we go. Lord Captain, there's been an act of sabotage on Kiva Gamma. The cult of the Final Dawn has invaded the planet, cultivated a pack of schematicals in the bowels of the manufactorums, and set them upon us. The attack was so sudden that we all lost all workshops, but we had help. Some entities, already being called Data Angels, have invaded the computational network, seized the cogitators and servitors, and used them to repel the first onslaught of the schematicals. Now there is a fierce struggle taking place all over the planet. The noonsphere of the world is boiling. Fortunately, we received information about the impending attack at the last moment. It was intercepted in the warp by Cubus Delphin's machines. This was part of a coordinated attack that hit the entire expanse. The heretics must have been preparing for a long time. The angels, not much. They are machine spirits, beings born from the art of data smithing. They charge into battle chanting the same Bahamic mantra that the participants of Procedure 0C chanted. The Logis, who has been observing them, the same tech priests who previously investigated the cells used in Procedure 0C, have deciphered traces of their activity and discovered patterns pointing to the possible creators of these data angels. If they are right, they bear the seal of the Explorator Cognizance Fleet. Ooh. Accessing Fleet's catalogue. No mentions of operations on Kiva Gamma detected. No information on Data Angels detected. Hypothesis. Either there has been a calculation error, or the information is locked behind a higher level of Sacrament security clearance. Giving the opinions. The manufactorums of Kiva Gamma are equipped with backup cogitators to ensure the continuity of production in an emergency. The severity of the situation authorizes the distribution of the service algorithms. Disruption of the service algorithms. I am prepared to sanction a ritual that will allow the data angels of the Omnissiah to absorb the cogitators' computing power to combat these wicked spirits. I wouldn't trust those uninvited allies of yours. Such magnanimity isn't wont to come with unsavory intentions. Learn more about these creatures. Order your servants to hunt one of them down, torture it, and gain knowledge through the process, since they are incapable of finding pleasure in it. The tactics playbook for putting down planet-wide revolts is just the thing for this. We begin by ordering a series of cascading power blackouts, thereby forcing us to redeploy their troops away from the manufactorums that have gone offline. The Day Angels are sure to follow them. The Schematicals will respond by trying to gain control of the power distribution hubs, while the tech police will have set traps to eliminate all the intruders. Yeah, only 87% chance this one. by Herrick Dissector. Capture one of these data angels for me, because any means necessary to learn about this nature, destroy the rest, along with the schismacles. I don't even... His thing's not showing. Blessings of the data angels. All eyes gain +5 perception, armor penetration. May metal never betray the master who these please the Omnisire. Complacency +1. It's not bad. Doesn't give me... Oh, nice. Machine creatures, Necron creatures, and targets with the reject the flesh feature. And you just give me security. That's 100% chance of success. The quest to perform the sacrament is accepted and will be fulfilled immediately. Having gained access to the cogitational reserves, and after being infused with power, the data angels charged the schematicals. The horde of data spirits were exercised and exterminated, and the afflicted mechanisms purged and restored. The tech priest gave praise to the Omnisire for protecting the production of the algorithm from severe disruption. After banishing the schismaticals, the data angels withdrew into hiding inside the cogitational networks, leaving the sons of the Omnisire to guess who or what these beings were. Cyber defenders. Now that's actually something the tech priest would look at and go, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Make moving Abbas very close to abhorrent intelligence, AI. We got some complacency, which is good. Right. Ooh, excellent. Last rank 4, Orbital Shipyards. Big profit factor, better Imperial Navy funds. We've got the people, check. Got mechanisms, check. Plasteel is good. Promethium is good. Execute. You'll get done much faster now. Okay, I can only have one of these last projects. One of these. So the fact that there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots makes me think there's still even more things to put on this planet. We're getting a load of buffs though. Janus is done. Why is that even going Janus? Payment organs, secret lair, security -3. I think I have security. Yeah, I think I may have a bit of security. No problem with the security on this planet. I mean, there's about 90 points of security on this planet. We can take a hit. Scriptoral schools, provisions, people, buffer factor -2. Chemicals. I do need chemicals. Great fire. Master the flame feature. That gives me puff factor down. That gives me puff factor up. That gives me complacency down. I only complacency of 4. That one's the one I think I want to go. Secret layer. No. Pain and organs. That's what I need to watch out for. I don't have the complacency to get them all. A high enough complacency. Now this one knocks me security down, but gives me some efficiency, because it makes it better. Efficiency up. Power factor up. Provisions. Got 47 Xenotech, so that's fine. It doesn't hit me for anything else, so unlock anything. You'll essentially fill a lot of the slots up. Agonis. Oh. Corruption has infiltrated Verus for 6th Lord Captain. Close to the final dawn of it agitated the convicts in the full-blown uprising, promising them a chance to escape. The cargo port and guard facilities are now under siege. The cultists themselves have not joined the assault. They have scurried into the mines, even the tunnels that were infected with the Xenos corruption not too long ago. I'm going to say those were Necron. Security posts that were set up in those mining drifts reported skirmishes and then went silent. Placing -2. Unfortunately, we do not know the heretics' true objectives, but there is nearly a doubt they are pursuing the sinister and wicked goal, and therefore must be stopped. Let's go into the situation on the surface. The Overseers are trapped inside the guard facilities, and the convicts are now united by a common hatred for the dynasty and are obsessed with tales of freedom. Boys, what do you say? Heretics seek out those who are weak of spirits and entice them with promises of salvation. But the spineless lot lacks the resolve to fight and will drop their weapons should someone give them a reason to fear. The purpose of many tactics in warfare is to sow terror in the enemy ranks, and I know some of these tactics well. Make them quiver at theatre, and those weaklings will forget all about their heinous intentions. Lord Captain, your resources and status allow you to make use of one of the most blunt and affordable tools of all: mercenaries. These dogs of war will storm the warp itself for the right price. Provide the Overseers with some hired backup, and you can consider the crisis resolved. It is enough to kill a few to make the many lose their footing. Let the spinners bring death to the prominent investigators, and the rest will be intimidated. They will open themselves up to an attack. We'll lay down our siege to the planet, then seize it like a vox frequencies, and broadcast a plain truth. The convicts are fighting for a barely habitable rock, and that without the Imperial authorities in charge, they will all die. We will drive the message home with quotations from the Lex Imperialis, declaring that any resistance only aggravates the transgression. Ghosts of the Allies gain plus 5% dodge and crit chance. And just in case of stop right. Trampled cult ban. Enemies that are attacked by the whale's psychic abilities must pass will tests. Also for bleeding 10 and unblinded. Nasty. Ulfar. Fiend of Venibus. Allies gain 10 coercion. When an enemy enters a 5-cell radius around the rogue trader or their allies, this enemy must pass a willpower resistance test with plus 5 bonus, or become staggered for one turn. If 2 or more allies are close enough to trigger this effect, the enemies must pass resistance tests for each of those allies. So essentially, anyone trying to storm charge you, you and your boys get messed up quickly if they don't have a high will score. And that's the problem. If the lower your willpower score, the harder it is to actually pass. Actually, no. Yeah, the harder it is to pass. But I believe it's easier. Yeah, because when you do a tech test, score test, when you do a tech score test, you want to get it less than your score. Less than. So if you can't hit, so even on a D100, it can't get past your score. I believe that's how this works. It's like reverse stats. Tempered by quarries. After their memorable performance in the battles on Venibus 6, the mercenaries are eager to serve the rogue trader. Many among them are seasoned combatants who can man the voice ship's cannons. Nice. And seems controls communication channel. We get advanced Arbite's gun, shotgun. Gun. But I'd rather have this one. Over. Fear in their enemies. Ha! I shall teach them some secrets of this art. Ha ha! Glory to the All-Father! Following the advice given to them by the formidable Space Wolf, the Overseers carried out a series of reprisals and acts of intimidation. Leaving behind mutilated corpses and infiltrating the rebel camp under the cover of darkness, they crushed the rebels' morale and forced them to surrender their weapons. The leaders of the conspiracy, the cult of the Final Dawn, were confronted in the mines. They had surrounded a strange dark Xenos obelisk covered with glyphs, trying to awaken it from its slumber. The glyph patterns were similar to those that the convicts had drawn before. The monstrous construction contained enough energy to tear the planet apart. By heroically disrupting the cultist's plan, the guards caused a malfunction within this terrible machine. Instead of exploding, the obelisk emitted a blistering heat wave, melting itself and turning those around it to ash. Verba 6 had been saved. The Hebos. That's Xenos. That is Necron. I know that's... I can smell it. Pastille and adamantium wouldn't be a bad one. We'll eat that. Not bad sulfur. Those? We haven't met the requirements. I think you can see what they need. But yeah, so I still need, I haven't got enough reputation with them. I need to get Xenos Intoxicants will be... Ooh, that's going to be done on another planet. Ooh. I need more willpower. Willpower's good. I keep failing willpower tests. And I would really like to stop failing them. Repentance of the lost. What do you need? Reputation with Dursons. Yeah, a nice thing, but so far I like this project better. Oh, sorry, they're just like it's complete. Oh, okay. Their complacency is so high, they just go and finishes in an instant. Name. Any one's complacency be that high, it'd be great. I could burn through half my project in one go. I said efficiency minus 2. Yeah. That's not a problem. It still scores over 10. Now, right? Praise the Muse. Still waiting for these two. And also shipyards, which is Kiva Gamma, I believe. Yep. And I believe it's Janus. Wait, fire, no, Dragonus. Has Praising the Muses. And I'm just doing a project to get me more pastille in. Adamantite, so that's fine. That one knocks some adamantite down, but I just got some extras. I need some Floxon. The complacency goes up by +4, which should speed up their production quite quickly. Right, now where to go next? I mean, I can get to here. Let's knock it down one notch. Zoom. Your Lordship, I am pleased to inform you that the Heartless is fully repaired. Its hull has been considerably reinforced, and after a complete cycle of tech litanies, the fighter craft in its hangar now eagerly await the chance to show their worth in battle. Yeah, he's having a lot. It was strangely shaped Xeno Orson. The approach the void ship several times, allowing the augurs to observe shimmering energy sails on the shifting current of the warp. The strange chase ended after the mysterious ship vanished into the depths of the Sea of Souls. Boop. I suppose I haven't even been here. Been there though. Right, let's visit here. Might get another thing sorted out in this place. Well, this is like we're jumping around a lot, trying to find bits and doodahs and whatsits and other things. Things we are hunting many things of. Right, Burning World has Augur's Anomaly. Unforeseen event is here. Nothing in the area to get to, but now we can do this. Utilize the full capabilities of the augurs to locate something unusual on the planet. With fire storm service in their scene, what were the catabolics for such a place? After many long hours spent analyzing the augur data, the tech priests noticed something unusual. A number of constructions of artificial origin can be detected on the planet's surface. They're too vast and peculiar to have been created by humans, but the geometric shapes and other properties clearly indicate they were put together by sentient beings of some kind. Unfortunately, there are traces of human activity next to mysterious constructs. It looks like somebody found a way to land on the planet and set up an archaeological dig. These ancient monuments have been stripped of anything of value or of interest, but other than Burning World may yield new discoveries. Ooh. Augur team reports that this world, covered in thick forest and steep, and there's no particular interest except for one fact. A fierce battle has unfolded between two groups of Xenos. A multitude of small ships and concentrated around one area. Some of them are heavily damaged and outright destroyed. Around the cluster of ship's scanners, a plethora of xenoforms employing unidentified weapons and technologies. Mazarai supposes that this location's surviving warriors of Reaving Tempest could engage their pursuers from other cabals that crave their death. The Xenos determined to land on the planet and meet with Drukhari from his cabal, or unceremoniously barge into the battle, whoever the enemy may be. The Xenos demands that Lord Captain's best warriors set out with him. Yeah, sure, Mazarai goes great. Have at it! E. After several long hours, Mazarai's shuttles finally docked with Rotator's void ship. Of the group that was sent to the planet's surface, only the Xenos returned, covered in blood from head to toe, with a smug, snake-like smile on his face. Having infinitely enjoyed what happened, Mazarai hands the Lord Captain a blood-soaked trophy. Archaeotech fusion gun. Jesus, that's okay. That's something our guys from the tech piece hunt down with venomous joy. They love hunting for archaeotech. One of the things they resolve to find at all costs. Right, that's that sector sorted. Can I get to here from here? Yep, I've got warp travel. That's fine, that only takes me out of the math. Okay, I could jump out of math here and here to find this skin. Deal with the fall of Saint Pride. I mean, that would actually, no, it's not a bad idea because I haven't been here yet. Zoom! Captain, I wanted to warn you. Mazarai is on his way to your quarters. He'll be with you any minute. Here, what does the Xenos want? You bell. Mazarai sweeps in, seems to bow and raises his head, looking up at you from below. Allow me to claim a moment of your time, rogue trader. I have come to repay the concern you have shown me. He looks into your eyes. The vestiges of the Reaving Tempest that we encountered in the void. You could have refused my request. You could have disposed of the spoiled however you wished. But you did deign to indulge me, and I must express my thanks, as only I can. Tell me, which offering would you excite you most of all? Thousands of touches that bestow tenderness and pain, passion capable of smothering life out of you, and perhaps a perfect shattering ecstasy brought by billions of tiny picks. The choice is yours. Right, there's a romance option with him. Well then, I must consult the guide. I really shouldn't, but I don't want to mess these up. I mean, seriously, I don't want to mess these up. Casilio, I think we're doing a pretty good job with that one. Keeping her going. Board Henrik's the only of those females anyway. Mazai is also male and female. There we go. If Shard's Tempest have been completed, approach you and offer your choice of gifts. But you accept the gifts, you will have to choose whether to try it yourself or Mazarai. Okay, so I think I've... So, in his case, I've been choosing dominance options, I think. Oh. Okay, I actually just read what each one is. Apparently, thousands of touches is a witch. It's nice. Smothering passion is a slith. Slith, which is the giant snake guy with 4 arms. I really want one of those. Perfect ecstasy gives an engine of pain. I believe that's what they call the Talos Pain Engine. I mean, a Talos Pain Engine is absolutely brutal. It's not something you should turn down, but I thought, I really want the Slith. Very well, allow me some time, and I will give you what you desire. His voice vibrates with excitement. Just look! Who else could offer you such a gift? The light of my kind, selected according to your desires. What is this? Well, since your gift is already here. Bites his lip, holding your gaze and waiting for your word. Sapphire smiles across Mazarai's face, which he immediately hides by dropping his head in a performative bow. I will not disappoint you, you belle. Meep. Lord Captain, we're not going to say anything about the scary snake man on the ship. I mean, you've already got a giant cat on here. Why not a snake as well? Also, if Von Kallax can have a... Is he going to be in my bedchambers now? Or is he going to be on the ship, on the map? Hold on, let's do the map out. He's over here. Blood. Nomos. let's check the captain's quarters out first for a second. We also need to do like the bath thingy before we go somewhere else. Anywhere else? See, that's a paint engine. A Talos paint engine.
Ha! Nothing can catch me off guard.
Goods. Haha. Celestial Eye. Color conviction heretical. Thank you. Sculptor's masterful skills evident in detail of your constants. Slip Bizarro base was once the source of Drukhari. Maeve. Hello. Would you like a cup of freshly brewed Refeth, my celestial lord? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I stop and stand by the window and it's like I'm flying through the sea myself. Believe this happened to me. You are so generous, my celestial lord. I couldn't dream of more. From Refeth Victory. Increase character strength by 10 until the next combat. Yes. She's now on the third bridge and she serves you coffee. Now, I think it's Slif's one they put into employment. Slif's wants employment. But they are very steadfast loyal to their employers. You wouldn't think it, but they are. So yeah, we now have a Slif on the ship. I mean, the Talos paint engine might have been pushing things a little far. A Slif I can get away with. I think the Inquisitor guy might have a spiz fit with me if I started walking around with a Talos paint engine. Maybe Solomon. I mean, Mazarias came first, but he's claiming for last. Yo. So, unwind is not a code word, and you are not in any danger. Solomon looks around at the bath chamber in faint bewilderment. So you truly want to know how arbiters spend their time off duty? Well, why not? It's just a little shooting contest. We'll use empty bottles as targets. Guns out the targets. Yeah, dude, you're not gonna beat me. I am massively good at shooting. Hey, you can carry out your orders, and within seconds of setting up our bottles, so as your targets are differentially placing a firearm into your waiting hand. Let's keep it simple. 3 rounds, 3 shots. Whoever is the better shot wins. You go first. Yeah, skill shot 60 minus 5. Fail. Yeah, the wall's now almost given to your miss. Try to raise the weapon and balls shatters. Failed again. Hey! I'm going to suggest as well the target and go for me to lightning. Hey, that's cheating. You think so? This is my weapon, which means I can use him. This is beginning to feel more like gambling competition than training session. But very well, proceed. Ah, we failed 3 times. The phone is while I pull the trigger and hits the glass with tight with ease. Use the bottle afterwards in case you have another shooting contest. I had a good shooting skill. Finally, the better one. Oh, I received a dead monk grenade, a modified crack grenade, and a large medkit. Nice. Not sure why, but enforceable Bren, you're alive. Good. It's a bit unfortunate that I had a ballistic skill of 60. What's your? Oh god, I haven't done it. Oh, I haven't done the levels, have I? 65. He only had a 5% better chance than me. Boo. On the plus side, completing their level ups is easy because everyone gets the same thing, which is increases the amount of action points. Which for some guys like them is absolutely fantastic. Now, I challenge you again, Solomon, to take a, but this time, try beating Yellet in shooting. Or Ulfa, because both of them are better shots than you. By a country mile. I guess I didn't have enough points in ballistics for that. Oh well. It's still cheaty to use Galetto. But I'll let him win. I'll let him accept his victory. Accept it. Right. Chop me, chop me, chop me. Yep. Hey, pass straight there. We're going to set this up as a unsafe route. Spend the point it's got. I need to figure out how to get more. My hands on more extractors. Ooh. And remember identifying the void ship. Nice. Undetermined. 2. Aptus none. Hey, hold on. I'm sure someone's got to be able to. Someone sells me extractors. I know you can buy melter chargers off the pirate people, the pirate guys. Dum 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 dum. See, you know, there it is. Danrock. Why am I throwing candles? Okay, the guys I think will be explorators. Will be the first guys I think of. Ooh, emergency cutter. I know it's a heavy rock saw, but that sounds fun. You think I could buy extractors off you? No, you can't buy extractors of you. We got some new gun of you instead. Scrap containers. Buy off of those. Multi-brand aspects. Void shield ray. Melter bomb mortar. Oh, 2 more guys on this one. I'm by everything. Flash of the void, what you got over? Pain blockers, bone shatterer. Demolition. Go. Instructions. Modify crack grenade. Ooh, leaving Tempest Cabal Origin Incubus armor. That might work with us with my guy. Steel Guidance. The Torturer. That's a heavy hitter. That's nothing compared to my sharpened Venom Blade. Some advanced medkit and an Astronomicon Regalia. My pain blockers off. I think these guys refresh these things, but it's fine. Unfortunately, you're not selling what I want, which is the extractors. Oh well. Catabolic mission. Dear God, I've been I thought I've got a lot of points. Nice. Let's just automatically passes coercion tests. Nice. Flash. Heliarch's gloves. Ignores cover efficiency. Ooh, that's handy for when you're a shooter. Incinerator. It's not bad for sword. Battle stimulant medkits. Tyrant. That's not a bad gun. Demolition's goggles. Failed demolition skill test can immediately reroll and use agility instead of demolition. That's handy if your demolition is not as good as the other one. Target, whereas next attack can target the same round, deals 10% more damage. It stacks. I need to clear my throat. There we go. Spike gloves. Drukhari. He buys Xenotech. Astartes chainsword. I think a certain character can use this. Saboteur's helmet. I like that. Helmet. It's an armor, yeah, but I like having the helmet. I can't wear it though. I don't have Drukhari equipment ability. I can only use Drukhari weapons. I can't use their equipment. Okay, that certain character is getting completely outfitted in Drukhari gear. I just picture this guy sat there like, are you actually just going to buy my entire stock? Yes. Doesn't that cost you a small fortune? I could buy your whole station if I wanted to. Not a bad las weapon. But Stupa is better. And the Enforcer's Light is better on than what I've got on. Ooh, is lower than the wearer. I have a high perception. They're not as high as certain characters. Wow, I have almost bought all your stuff. Sweet. Sportors, double check them. No, can't buy them just yet. I need to get level 19. And Drosians, can't buy them and you get 16. Yeah, I haven't had any big fights lately, so I haven't got anything to sell you. Well, we gotta go inventory. A certain character has just acquired 900 things. Okay, medicate. Oh, now you look awesome, Nate. Let's see, Cabal the Reaming Storms, yes. It's better armor. Okay, spike gloves for armor penetration. Gain 15% armor penetration. Whereas armor penetration, target must pass a toughness position with a plus 20 bonus or suffer bleeding 4. Code efficiency removal. Ooh, Death Dealer glove sounds fun. What are you currently wearing anyway? Alright. Death Dealers. Do we need more Drukhari stuff? Slayer's thing. Conduit. Yeah, see, they can use a lot of my gear as well. Use a lot of my stuff as well, this section. But you kind of like separate this all out to just, you know, nothing but. Oh wow, you actually got nothing on those equipment slots. Let's throw in the neck. I don't even know why I would have. I think it would be hilarious. I find it hilarious to give him that. But you can't like make it do it sort them out by segments, but that's fine. Okay, backpack, elite. That's fine, he's got a Drukhari helmet on. I'm happy. She can't. The thing is, she can wear Drukhari outfits. This is the Black Cabal. I go into the Aeldari Farseer's mesh armor, which is way better. She's got the Scout Ranger's vision, visor, which is good. She can wield any Drukhari object. And Narcotech thingy. I'm gonna struggle to find any gun that's better than what she's got. I mean, seriously. I have given her a fantastic weapon. Guardian's long rifle is a fantastic weapon for her. It has a massive high damage output. So, yeah. Mazurai is currently going down the path of the... Ooh, this is a better weapon. The sharpened Venom Blade. Weapon skill with skill toughness strength. Ooh, wow. Though his thing damage increases the more he hits, the stronger he gets. The stronger he gets, the more damage he does. You know what I could get rid of? His gun in the other hand. And make him dual wield them. Now he's dual wielding death. Do that swap him around. Primary weapon hit. Secondary weapon infliction. Nasty. And he is set up beautifully now to just be a melee slot machine. He need boots. I just realised you don't have any boots on. Tape. There you go. All the boots now should be locked in one location. There you go. Paramedics, where melee attacks, dodge, parry. Nice. That should be nice. Okay. I got gear coming out my ears. I don't need 90% of it. I just have stuff coming out of my ears. Let's see what you guys are. A ship that once travelled the galaxy is now suspended in a silent void like a gnawed carcass of a giant monster. When the Rogue Trader's void ship approaches, the Vox Master reports an incoming message. A colony of the Imperium's subjects have made their home in the bowels of the ship. They welcome the Captain. Because this is just terrifying. I think I've been here on a previous playthrough. Well, not playthrough, of previous character. I haven't actually completed a playthrough yet. The only thing I go looking up on that way after is character romance options. Other than that,
Forge ahead, never linger.
welcome your lordliness. Please come right in. Oh, Jesus. You know, it's quick. Yeah, go on and get to work.
Do these monkey truly spend their breed?
Yep, I cut you off. Your lordship, please excuse me. I don't really know your name. Welcome to our little colony. May the light of the Emperor be with you and with us. My name is Retta Makismova. I'm in charge here. I'm going to be insulting. We just call ourselves Retta's crew, and this place is Retta's camp. That's it. We're archaeologists, scavengers in common terms. She does not speak the word scavenger with any kind of disdain. On the contrary, there's a dignity in her voice, the kind with which one would announce their affiliation with a respected guild or family. Tossing a glance at the Pascal, she grimly adds, "And our work is all legal, even though your brethren have no liking to it for us." Pascal stares dispassionately at Retta with a hint of disgust. Evidently, he has not even considered the possibility that replying to this creature's words would be anything other than heresy. Well, right now, we're gutting this old heap of junk, slowly but surely. That's a college's life for you. They drop us off at some decrepit station or an ancient battlefield, and we just sit there for years on end. We looked for working tech, or valuable materials, or whatever else might be useful. If we find anything, we sell it to passing ships. Not the easiest job out there. These wrecks are chock full of all kinds of dangers, but I swear it's on my plasma torch. It's an exciting one for sure. This little bird's got all kinds of bells and whistles. Most of the tech is dead, but we do find working pieces now and again. We spent 2 whole months clearing out this shaft. We finished just 3 days ago, actually, and we found this thing. A bit weird looking, but still functional. Basil, perhaps your lordship would like to buy this component from us. I'll bet that big ship you've got can get plenty of use out of it. Pascal's Vox crackles life imperiously, and he tells her, "Present the object, laywoman," but curiosity creeps into his voice nonetheless. I'll buy the component. Well, isn't this something? The Emperor himself must have smiled upon us. Retta makes a triumphant gesture. Thank you, your lordship. You'll be pleased with your results. A Magus class rechargeable battery. You know, your lordship, it's kind of embarrassing to offer you this, but over in that corner here, there, we keep things we don't rightly understand or can't really use. You could send some of your people to check it out if you like. Clearly you know more about this stuff than us. Might find it useful. No, not even close. A luxury like that. You could count the Ruckolos who've got their own ship on one hand. An old worker's hand that got sucked into machinery 3 times and slashed by a plasma cutter twice. In other words, nil pois. We fly with whoever most likely take our chances. Sometimes we hitch a ride on the promise that we'll pay with what we find later. Other times we find some other means. Risky business, obviously. 5 or so years back, a crew got dropped off on a An abandoned station, but something wasn't right with the life support system. The ship came back to pick him up 2 years later and found nothing but bodies. About 15 years ago, back before I had my first little one, a ship took 3 crews to a location and ran into pirates on the way back. The ships go out to expeditions for 5 years at a time, so it's ages before anyone realised they were missing, and it was even longer before they remembered the scavengers. Plus, it took some time to find a ship that could check on them and pick them up. Long story short, 3 whole crews had bought it. Yep. Not much. We're no eggheads, you know. Manual labour. It's an ancient thing, pretty dangerous, and we don't really know how much behind that. Before we came here, some tech priests had done their own bit of gutting. I mean, ritualing, bowing to the spirits and all that. That lot don't tend to leave a whole lot of valuables behind. It's true, but it's way too scary to go in before them. And hey, we dragged a dozen of their broken servitors out with the mines after. The carcasses smell awful, but you can pluck a decent number of parts out of the servitor and sell them. Doesn't seem like there's anything nasty living inside the wreck now, but the wreck itself is barely holding together. We've got a couple of modules from here, and that's it. You won't take another step without fearing that a broken reactor might cook you alive, or a whole module might depressurize. Well, it's nothing we haven't handled before, so we're having a poke at it. But we haven't got a clue what this ship is or who it belongs to. Sure do. It takes skill, luck, and a good head on your shoulders. We risk our lives every day, crawling on top of these old buckets. If something goes wrong, we die. And by the scores sometimes. One moment we're there, the next we're gone. Kind of like work ants. We know what, your lordship. Our job also has something, how would I put it, poetic about it. Hope you don't judge me too harshly, and don't take it as insolence, but some people, even big people like you, think too highly of themselves. Let's say your ship hops into the warp someday and doesn't hop out of it in time. And around 1,000 years later, another gal like myself, who needs to feed her freak ankle biters, somehow will be rifling through its remains looking for anything good. That's just the nature of things. Each of us comes and goes, but the way the world works stays the same. We all have our lot in life, and mine is just as good as any other. You're an amusing little monkey. Your life is shorter than a moth's, and you spend it digging around the carcass of the dead, malevolent metal. But you speak of eternity of the stars. I like that. It's like seeing starlight reflected in a puddle. Those are some big things you're talking about way out of my depth. Change for the better? Heck, that'd be nice. If I was younger and didn't have 3 youngsters back home, maybe I would dream about stuff like that too. But as it is, I've got no time for dreaming. I've got work. I can take you from this place. It's not safe here, and sooner or later it will drift somewhere so remote. But this is our livelihood, your lordship. You take it from here, and what we're going to do? Sit in some holds, slaving away. Here we've got our own colony, our own operations. Now this is our path, and we'll stray from it. Your lordship, please don't take it as insolence, but it's not like I have much choice. It's not often we get well-stocked ships around here. We could really certainly use some provisions and warm clothes. Something you would be willing to provide, we would gladly barter for it. Whatever you can dig up inside the sheer ship is just respectful to offer a fair trade.
Venture forth.
Right, we leveled up again.
Perfect.
I feel destroyed when hacking attempt. You should not try to open it just like that. I can't redress it or it's vanished. Like that, but something from the environment could help. Let's see, this is a bed. Right, so you're the one that Retta gonna trade anything. She said over here stuff they don't know what to do. What did it take it?
A trivial task.
That's scrap metal, cheap scrap metal here. We're good. We're examination some chance.
Too hard for a simple monkey.
We know the thing for this. Among the wreckage was an instruction manual for the duty officers on how to access the safes. You can obtain the code to the safes by logging into the ship's cogitators. Where's the cogitators? Nameplate. Lord of the
Always
Imperium.
striving for greatness.
The plate reads Lefeto's Pride. Leifio's Pride. Leifano's Pride. I got it right eventually. The name Lefano surfaces in your mind the history of the family from the Coronis Expanse who invested all they had in a family ship. The ship perished in the warp on its maiden voyage. The Leifino line never recovered from its crushing blow. That's who the ship belongs to.
Let's seize the moment.
I identify Captain Sargona's blasphemous attempts to combine creations of the Adeptus Mechanicus with Xenotech as effective, and thus that much more egregious.
The rogue trader should have purged the pirate vessel with fire. Even a fragment of a ship like that could become a carrier of corruption.
See? We are dumb. I don't mean that's an insult, guy, but we are dumb. No, here.
Let's see this through.
Game, why are you sending them all the way over there? Come over here and stay over here. Well, that rogue trader, we can afford everything. It's off, but powerful as it appears intact. You can try to power it from a local source.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
We're just getting points. We're just getting points off the wazoo for this one. Pascal? I don't even need to use this. I might sell my machine write codes.
My success is
Logged in with your credentials and obtain the code of the old safe. Someone, must be someone big. I'm a rogue trader. What does that mean? It means your lives, I could snuff you all out and no one would care.
How afraid must you be of your passions to replace them with a clicking counting machine? What feelings so terrified you, little priest?
activating the computational spirit defense protocol. Be advised. Maintain a distance of at least 10 paces, or eradication measures will be taken.
Something. Alright. It's all behind it. Do I talk to you about saving? Oh, okay. Open, please. Fractal blade and grenade. Well, I'll be. They opened it. Must be nice to learn her. But no one would have cracked it. See, no. If we can like sell or trade with you, it'd be great. I don't know how to sell and trade with you. I'm not stealing the goods from over here. I've like taken some goods out of it, so
Stay sharp.
I don't think I can do anything else in this location. We've kind of done what we need to. According to the little map, no, wait, the map's upside down. Yeah, because I'm looking at it from this direction, and the way they move forward is here. So we've actually been everywhere. It's not a very big map, and not a big thing, but no. We do collect it all. I suppose we send cash back. I mean, I could easily send them a couple thousand. You know, like, would you like some stuff? I can send stuff. I'll play a bit. Anything good here? Yes, Promethium, but I have no extractiums. Bizarre ruins. The bizarre structure observed from orbit appears to be a ruined estate of a wealthy noble. Further searching reveals the remains of an envirodome, a landing pad, the main manor, and the servants' quarters. It is impossible to determine what exactly happened here. The search team has found something truly disturbing in the main hall. An opulently clothed skeleton sitting at a dining table. The table is set with gold plates covered in old blood and piles of bones. The bones of the plates are clearly human, no other remains to be found here. The team returns with some expensive weapons saved from the skeleton. After finishing the report, they hurry away, whispering prayers. Thanks. If any pirate thing in a big red circle, we don't actually go towards it immediately. We don't have any. There's only 2 points plus deals, right? Useless. Your way and stuff. You finish your thing, made the orbital shipyards, we got more cash. In the words of some characters from certain TV series, Lauzamanai. We are just good. Ooh, 20% minimum damage to range attacks? Woof! That's nice. Sacrament of Light. Seems to be a very good engine. Warp Revelations, Ethereal Visor. Security down, Pro Factor up. Explorers not high enough, this gives me explosion points with explorers. Go figure that one. That's finished. These in the tired. Complacency up. Efficiency up. And that's good. Because I needed certain points. Okay, Promethium. People are still good. Alright, efficiency would drop. Complacency up by 7, security down by 3. But we have got massive amounts of security and even more efficiency. So we're actually pretty good for that. Holy Prophet gives me people and profit factor up. No downside. Praising the Muses, no downside, just make me cash. A bit of points here, we get Iconoclast points, that's fine. So of freedoms we get Fellowship and Iconoclast rank stuff. The Navy comes out with all things, and then they need the Bastion. We need security, complacency, efficiency, and security up, and a profit factor of plus 60. We completed in the missionaries. By claiming Dragonis' defense center of the Kronos Expanse, the road trader will be able to requisition foreign vessels and collect additional resources from the population. Lots. Receive some of the best munitions and supplies in the defense of the Expanse. Plus 2 the plating of all sectors. That's pretty good. All these are good. None of these are bad. These are all good. That one I think gives me the biggest bonus now, and it only requires that I have the points. I have points in this. It doesn't actually require me to spend anything. Neither does this. That requires me to spend something. But again, these are like... That's right, I wanted that. We'll get that first, then probably get the Bastion. We'll then get Praise of Muses, Holy Prophet, and then Charter the thing. So, 4 projects? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, choose that, and then we'll set for this section. And you guys are not doing anything right now, because that's fine. -5 security, -3 profit factor, plus 18 people. I think I take -5 security. I might have more than a few points of security to compensate for my -5. Just putting it out there. That's finished immediately. I lost 3 points. That's fine. I got plenty of others. Raider Base, Repentance of the Lost, Palace. I see Plasteel people, check. People just got 50, so that's fine. Plasteel, more than enough. Provisions, more than enough. So yeah. New ruler. Oh, excellent. The highest tier. I personally think there'll be more because they've got like this. There's at least another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 projects that can go on this planet. But yeah, this place is done. Even with things knocked down, it's done. The Heimros is finished because the completeness was so high. There's completely 8. Not quite enough to get the job done. Janos. Payment organs, Great Fire. Master Flames, Profit Factor -2, just got massive profit factor, that's fine. So provisions down, but efficiency up and people up. Secret Lair, security down by 3, efficiency up. Kabbalite goes up. Profit factor increased, complacency. Now that's the one thing I don't have a massive amount of, is complacency. I can't afford to take a hit to the complacency on this planet. Yet. If I get something that increases across the whole sectors, that's fine. But I need to do that first. Well, chemicals and scriptors. Only the 3 thing, I guess, efficiency up. My efficiency is massively good. So that's fine. Great Fire must be completed, Great Fire must be completed, Great Fire must be completed. So until this is completed, the rank 5s cannot be done. Catabolic Boys Profit Factor up. Master Flames, Chemicals and Promethium, which is fine on both of those, so you know what, let's get that. Give me provisions, which I'm going to spend on here. Why is everything give me proficiency? Efficiency. Give me complacency. I need complacency up. Oh, Great Fire, that's actually getting that done first. Give it Gamma, Sky Barrier, Warp Revelations. You know what? I like Sky Barrier. Yep, 21 weapons. It cost me a fair bit in a few things, but that's fine. Triumph and Fury. So medium range broadside macro cannons which fire 5 shots dealing 30. Oof. Exalted Instrument of War. You know what? That's too good not to take. Plus 20% on everyone's. See, you got. Okay, you've got the Holy Defenders. That's Solomon Vine's armor. Why they have his armor, I don't know. Sacred Comet. Security +4 and everywhere. See, look, complacency +4. Reliquaries, give me profit factor, payty charge. That gives me blessing of the country. Non-Xenos identity +5 bonus to all the characteristics and skills. Again, it's very situated towards my non-Xenos guys. That's fine, but you know what? I might actually go for this. Because I get the Muses. I get this up. Which will pay for Janos's payment and organs. And still leave me +1 bonus on it. Up 1. +1 on the +1, so it's fine. They'll go up. They'll go up even though I don't need it. So I need to do your praising muses next. Right. Void ship. Hello. A Vox notification from the auger drowns out the unusual noise on the bridge. Imperial vessel, the Dark Piercer, and its escort ships are headed your way. Your archives make no mention of either the ships or its owner. And as you consider your course of action, the ship's captain contacts you first, introducing himself as the Pilgrim. The captain greets the rogue trader courteously and offers to purchase information you have on crystal phlogiston deposits. Captain's coarse laughter echoes from the Vox. Phlogiston is a part and parcel of many different aspects of life in the Imperium. How exactly his customers are going to use it, none of his concern. All the Pilgrim promises that the Phlogiston will be used for the good of humanity. Jade immediately remarks that someone without a name is not to be trusted. Deals with such people do not tend to end well. If she were you, she would first find out his secrets, and then scrupulously remove him from the equation. Pascal becomes visibly animated at the mention of Phlogiston. Though indifferent to the prospect of deal with a shadowy individual, the Magos nevertheless recommends you find out more about the deposits. Your own protectorate would benefit from the knowledge. Sister Argenta sincerely believes the word of the Pilgrim. A scowl or golden Aquila are not prerequisites for being his true servant. If the captain sincerely wants to help the Imperium, perhaps by his own methods, there's nothing questionable about extending a helping hand. I'm got comments of 100%, mate. You destroy you. Dark Prince is in the best of spirits. In gratitude to your invaluable help, he sends you a small box containing ancient maps and documents. They appear to speak of a certain imperial world lost many centuries ago. In a somewhat conspiratorial tone, the Pilgrim relates a story about a standoff between two Xenos fleets, which he was told by an acquaintance. The person in question, sadly enough, died in the hands of the Inquisitor before they were able to pass on the coordinates of the clash between one of the Xenos ships. However, the Pilgrim knows for a fact that the vessel was met its demise on an ocean world. Right. So my rumor mill thingy will point out the way to something like that. Right, so I can go to here to there. That's as far as I can go with that. I haven't been to the Frozen Prince yet. I think actually no, this path jumps right past it and goes all the way to here. Tritus and Falstone. So you know what? If we jump to here, then to here, path to here, then to here, and then the jump down to here, we've probably hit multiple people at once in this spot. Essentially, we're going to make our way to, then might do a full jump. The Contempt is over here. Ocean World, unforeseen event. Contempt. I could just jump, but this actually isn't. Now, this gives me time going this way. You don't like it blue. Green, sorry. Route safe. Trader, please get my report in person. It concerns criminal collusion among the senior officers. They will also be present for criminal collusion. I would rather prefer not to divulge details over Vox. It will be overheard by those who will have, and before you in answer to their actions. On my way. Good grief, dude. Are you like to try and criminally charge my whole ship? Life on a void ship is different from life in the Adeptus Astartes. Arbites. Mate. There's certain pleasures and certain things that are allowed. Because the life on the ships are horrible as oh god, is it my senior officer staff? Rogue Trader, I hold 3 senior officers accountable for the misconduct I have uncovered part of my investigation. I allege that the ship's crew is full of wanted criminals. You refute the charge, Janice Danrock? The High Factorum stares at Arbitrator with an uncharacteristic coldness. What are you insinuating, esteemed Proctor? Heretics on board the ship of the Emperor's Anointed are the threat to the whole Imperium. If anyone knew of this and failed to report it, punishment will follow. Isn't that right, Voxmaster? Regis does not react in any way to the Arbitrator's words. I do my duty honourably and will obey the Lord Captain's will, whatever it may be. That is correct. I merely examined the data obtained by the Voxmaster and the High Factorum. I have uncovered a scheme involving all 3 of them. It's coordinated by the Voxmaster, who buries incriminating facts about Voidsmen on your ship in the depths of the archives. Generals Danrock and Reva turn a blind eye to the sordid past of the new recruits and divvy up the workforce that has come into their possession. Oh, this is a complete insane accusation. We are not bringing criminals into the crew intentionally. Of course we're not. I'll admit that we do not try to hunt down every biographical fact about each Voidsman who sets foot on board. Oh, but only because that would be a hopeless endeavour. Danrock falters for a moment. But none of us had any intention of populating your ship with heretics. Sort of. Sometimes they slip through the net because we don't have information from the local warden. Sometimes we're forced to overlook an unsightly past for the sake of acquiring niche specialists. Even common smugglers, for instance, often turn out to be quite asset on Raver's crew. We do draw a line, however. As in a whisper of genuine heresy in the Void Farer's past, I'm sure you realize, Lord Captain, that smuggling and false cultism are both heresies in the eyes of the law, for they transgress his word, but one is far more dangerous than the other, to put it bluntly. Oh, yeah, people on the lower decks. That's out an uncertain chuckle. What our esteemed Master Helmsman meant to say is that those unfortunates are only suitable for menial labour. It is simply impossible to find qualified voidsmen in the numbers we require. Why have you kept this from me? Strange glances. We did not intend to hide it from you, Lord Captain. Lord Captain Theodora did not deign to involve herself in so trifling a matter as replenishing her workforce. She was only interested in ensuring that there was no interruptions in the running of the ship. We have always handled the crew appointments on our own without your lordship's involvement. Solomon, why stage the scene, accusing senior officers in front of the entire bridge? I was in a rush and applied to the regulations I'm accustomed to using on your vessels, to your flagship. It was my fault for misjudging the situation, Lord Rogue Trader. It's like you staged a scene to try and flaunt your authority on my ship. This is the sort of thing we take to my quarters. And I handle it away from the rest of the crew. I've heard enough. Cool. Okay, not bad. Trusted senior officer with the task of recruiting specialists. Also appreciating components of the macro cannons were upgraded with special Voidfarer technology, rumoured to be at the crew's personal expense. Nice. Additional 1+1 attack. Okay, I like that as well. What would you do in my position, Solomon? What was that? You didn't say anything. What the blue blazes was that? No, 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 we're going back here. I know I have to redo all this lot, now I'll just skip through it all, but... What the blue blazes was going on there? Right. G, person, thing, yep. Come on, bugger. We're gonna pick up by the stuff, so it's fine.
Launching ahead.
Do these monkey truly spend their brief lives digging through refuse? Why do they not choose another path? Find another self?
These people are humble at heart and diligent in their work, as all true children of the Imperium ought to be.
Yeah. Look at this place. Thank you very much. Yes, legal. What do you do here? Continue legal. Buy the component. Thank you very much. Nope. We don't have our own ship. Nope. Take pride in your place. Yeah. Iconoclasty. I see. Check the laws.
My success was inevitable.
Cheap scrap metal. File rubbish. Find what we need.
I have learned
Forge
much in
ahead.
my exile.
Never linger.
We won't. Nothing will get past her ability to see things.
You're staring at me again, sweet-voiced Mankey.
Oh, different speech.
Rest assured, I am watching your every move, abomination. When you betray the rogue trader, and you will, I will be ready.
He already knows I'm going to betray him. It's kind of the point.
Explorator is blessed with multifunction.
Again, I should sell my scripts. I don't like not use them. I have Pascal, and I have leveled him up so. I have leveled him up so much in tech usage that there's nothing. I don't think there's anything actually can.
I can hardly believe that the governor of Thassara managed to deceive his subjects so easily. Was no one suspicious of the decoy ruler's manners?
The common people do not always know who rules them. I am sure there are some aboard the rogue trader's ship who still do not know about Theodora's death.
I mean, you have a level up to do. Going to open up. Take the sword.
Let's seize the moment.
I can't trade. Select the trade with a. Returns a void ship. Doop 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 doop. Okay, so we're back to roughly where we were before. Do this bit. Scan. Ruinies. Search. Get a lasgun. Scan, I need more extractors. I'm not sure how to get more extractors. I need to find out how to get more extractors. Okay. Pause the deal, and we got the information about where the thing is located. Now, characters. Because we have a level to do. Camaraderie, combat medicine, forewarning, point blank. She hasn't got any of those, but they would be useful. Not sure, let's have that. Give us bonus and that sort of stuff. Okay, weapon skills. Can't choose them, we get points and everything else. We've got massive points of demolitions. I mean, we're getting to the point where a lot of my characters don't need... I can't even increase demolitions any further, it's that high. I'm trying to get to the point where they are... good. And that's the thing, they have got so many points in everything that they don't need to worry. This is... okay, this is also the last wheel. So when they hit the top here... hit here, that's it. They are maximum leveled. They can get no stronger. And learn no more abilities. No exception, there's no excuse. Ooh, one fresh injury. You know what? Sure. Let's have that. Let's give her a thing when she does get back in the fight ability on people. She can get rid of wounds. Let's see, I can't increase her warp law anymore. It's maxed out. Let's see, what else can I give to her? I mean, Medicate skill won't be a bad option. She's always in my company. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's boost the Medicaid. And then we'll have it. Then she'll be a useful secondary. See, she doesn't care. We don't care about her not being a good weapon skill or ballistic skill. She doesn't need those. She looks at people and they go split and explode. So that's fine. She's got what she needs. Let's see. Combat. Plasma weaponry. For the next round, filtering protocols. Last time, weak body, weak soul. Ooh. That could be good. Now shoot. Joint offensive. Not sure, let's hit that one. Okay, as for your thing... I mean, I could do the thing with the Xenos and sort of negate them and that, but and that'll make an extra thing if I don't have like any of these guys with good Xenos skills with me. So it's a useful backup. I mean, it's a little embarrassing that he's better at Xenos than these two. He is my secondary fighter. Nice. Let's see, what do I need to give you to make you better? I mean, athletics would have been good because you're replacing my Seneschal who was excelled at that particular function. Okay, passive learning, effective study, ties of excellence. Ooh. I like that. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. Don't think you need Law of the Imperium, to be honest. Law of the Warp of the Xenos, to be perfectly honest. It'll give you Medicaid, you improve that. Should do a persuasion check, unfortunately. That all went madly at one point. Coercion, carousing, athletics, awareness. Oh dear god, awareness even higher? Sure, why not? Awareness of maximum. You cannot escape me. If she's walking through, she will see you regardless what happens. Okay, you can't escape. Stealth will not avail you. Cover is sharp. You know what? Sure, that's good for running in and beating people up. Let's see, Medicaid. You said you may have a Medicaid person? Athletics is high. I haven't used him a lot in a bit of combat recently, to be honest. I've only gone to places where I think he would be a little too conspicuous to be stood out. I'm not the best person to suddenly take into a place. You know what? Tire excellence on you, because you got the same trick. A lot of these guys I don't really, you know, take persuasion because I need to do a persuasion check over. But I've started forming a sort of team, a core team that I take to places. And they are grand performance. I don't know if I have that or not, but I'm gonna. Sounds fun. She is DLC character. You know, occasionally persuade people with something other than stabbing them repeatedly. Ooh, that could be useful. You know what? Yeah. I sort of use him as a healer. I don't use him on a lot of other things. I use him primarily as a healing unit. That's why his Medicaid's so good. Cool. Let's go with that. I don't care for 9% of this stuff. I don't use her. You know, be an extra. I know got a lot of people with Medicaid skill, but some extra Medicaid guys would be fine. Fortress. He is cover. Ooh, 2 kills instead of 3. That's not bad. This is the guys I might use as an extra. See, he's like a replacement of Genta. He's just there. To be perfectly honest. I don't think much of Solomon. I mean, he's not a bad character, but at the same time, I don't think highly of him. I just like the fact he comes with a doggy. I have stats out the wazoo. Devil's crit chance. I'll have that. More crit, the better. Now let's see, what can I possibly boost? Given all the little buffs and bonuses I've got like a lot of my stats are getting pretty high. I mean, persuasion is never going to fail me. I've got 158 points of it. Even if I take negative things on it, I think I've got well over 100 points on it. I'm good at persuasion. Tech use. Let's see. Medicate, tech use, law warp, law imperium are all on. Okay, medicate and tech use are the only ones, and warp law are the corrals. That one's lower still. That's only 50. So let's get that one a boost up. Right. Save this time because of. He's gonna do a new save in general because he's gonna pop on and say rah, 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 and grumble at me about my crew again. I want to. I want to be able to save, and I want to choose other options. You know, I trust my officers to do what they've been doing. You know, they thought they made each of these green would be fine. Not delay. I'm going to chew them out, and then I'm going to chew him out. The only thing that would make it more impressive is like it was black with giant spikes. You just think, wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? What do you mean? You got like a Dark Lord of the Abyss throne going off here. No, the Emperor, no, this is traditional for the Emperor. Those are the Emperor. How is this traditional? I don't know. Just is. Right. I'm going to read all you guys again. Aha. I'm going to take this one. Thank you, your lordship. Gloriam Libertatum. Libertatum. Mouth me. Let's face it. Seriously, what was Danrock? What was he thinking? Someone thinking? It's like, dude, why are you pestering me with this? The guys have been doing this for a long time now. And they do take, you know, things like heresy rather seriously. Right, so we're gonna go here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Was found in his quarters in a trance-like state, pacing the room and talking an unseen interlocutor. Ask him the same question over and over. Why won't the fever break? And does the esteemed surgeon have the faintest idea what he's doing? They sat on the bed a long time, clutching the evil voice suit, and repeating, "Everything will be alright, son." With great difficulty, the forces managed to return the Seneschal to its senses. By all the Seneschal were seen, the report of this incident has been erased from the ship's logs. Right. Apparently this one's not being explored. E. La 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 dum 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 dum. Lord Catton. Sorry, looking at other things. Catton, the ne'er-do-wells from the Augur crews are reporting we've reached the Nola Septum system, a Promethium refining hive. Sentinel's pride is bend my mother over the golden throne. Ends abruptly and is doomed by a loud clicker several moments later. Emperor preserves Lord Catton. The entire system is dark on the inside of a Grox's arse. The local star, it's not here. There. No. It's missing. Stars do not vanish from the sky without a reason. The same villains may be at work here as Rykard's system. Lord Catton, Sentinel's pride, is an object of strategic importance to the Concordia dynasty. It alone covers the Promethium needs of the entire Protectorate. It's not difficult to figure out what happened. The damned Xenos had their work cut out for them, but by the throne they succeeded. This does not mean we can leave the important strategic assets and the plunder. Instead we do House Concordia a favour and salvage the remains of the Promethium. Another system missing its star. A quiver of outrage from Henrik's voice followed by a deep exhale. We need to see if they are Xenos on that frozen world, and should our suspicions be confirmed, exterminate them. If you disagree, let me remind you that the Protectorate, or the rogue traders of the Chronotic Expanse, has lost several billions of its subjects. Are you certain that the same won't happen to Dragonus? Or another of your worlds? For me, Shireen, I refuse to believe that among the billions of Concordia's subjects, there was at least a handful of desperate souls still entrusting the exalted one's providence clinging to life. Who becomes their salvation is not for you. Spare yourself the trouble of hoping there's anyone left to save down on that doomed little planet. All the monkey will either taken the common Camorra or disemboweled on the spot. Merlow's voice trembled with sudden excitement. However, the lackeys of the pathetic Archon who sent their cabal here. Who could it be, I wonder? Oh, I eagerly await the chance to meet them personally. Thank you for your comprehensive report, Rava. Takes over the channel of vexation showing only in the force of which she clicks her vox. Apologies, Lord Captain. The esteemed Master Helmsman just stated your crew is troubled by the anomalous absence of a star at the heart of the system. As for the Hive world, I'm afraid it's forever lost to the Imperium, as are the lives of billions of its children. Wow, this place is, Oh, I see. I can shut them down and get them back. Do I want to take two? I'll save it for now. See if I can bring more, buy more. Right. Frozen High World. We'll take that in a second. Let's go beat these guys up. Just in case they like flee. But yeah, that's terrifying that Drukhari can pop out and then using their technology literally steal a star and take it into the webway. That's a trick the humans can't do. The Heartless. We have... Wow. Well, let's try and hit the Heartless, but it's not going to make a job. Come on, Cyrix. Frigate. You know, want something else to fight me? Yep, more torpedoes. The Heartless fired back. Leech torpedoes. Fury interceptors. Get them. Right. I didn't change my macro cannons, did I? No, that's fine. The black finger keeps. Let's see, you fire that side. Actually, if you extend right now, you hit them where you send.
Macro cannons, volley!
Oh, destroyed that.
Fire at will!
Ooh. Got you guys with a lot of hits, didn't we? Fury interceptors, go, go, go!
Launch core!
These monkey haven't moved. No.
Engage the lance batteries!
Right, put them back in the shadow field again. Let's see, do I do a rapid turn? Everybody's inside the shadow field. Reactivate force shields. During the acceleration phase, which I believe this is. I do a shallow jump, I can then just swap out my own thing. You know what? Turn around. Ah, I didn't turn the way I wanted it. Oh well. There are 5 enemies, including the torpedoes. If I shall jump, no, I can't shall jump right now. Let's see, we've got that. That's not fully recharged. I'll recharge shortly.
Destination locked in.
Oh, that'd be a waste of time. I can't do anything. Let's see, what shield is that? Port left. Forefront, after back. We'll enhance that one in further because that's the side they're on. Unfortunately, macro cannons are there. Reload, reload, reload! Unavailable. We're not doing the acceleration phase. Maybe we're standing still. We're doing the end phase. Maybe I should have moved first and then used it. No, it says macro cannons. Maybe because it's going in flak mode. Oh well. We use premonitions. Two rounds plus 1 round with 20 points of things, so that's a long time. Yep, Maker's very good at premonition. Really good at dodging. You guys, get him. Get him! Fury Interceptors, go, 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 go! Yeah, for the Imperium! And the Golden Throne! Fortunately, until they shoot, they'll stay like that. Going for the Heartless, but we did fully repair that thing, so it's fine. That's why we enhanced that shield. Wow, we got a lot of torpedoes. When we're moving to there, it's actually incredibly hard for them to hit back, so it's fine. Shoot him in the butt. Right, we need to do a new heading because we need to turn around.
Helmsman, follow my command.
Turn us around, turn us around.
Torpedo!
Now I want to use FX hidden maneuvers. Recharge that, and now strafe sideways. Zoop. My auto range unfortunately won't work on it, but let's make a weak spot. And shoot him right up in the keister. Then we'll use this again and switch it to the front prow before the front. Forward prow. I can shell jump. Actually, yeah, shell jump forward. And it'll put us in range for hitting him with the lance battery on him. Which is fine. Got him. Zoom. Hi, this is Battlefield Gothic. I like these games. I put the shields up in the front, so I should be fine. We're gonna hit the side shields. Wow, it's about two of them. Fire! Yeah, I can launch torpedoes myself. I have Free Fury incepted on the field at once. I can launch torpedoes. Hello, some Tito things. Oh, so there's a game. Why is it? What's those little icons? Apparently, I'm in some like a defense field. I don't know. I want to shoot them with this. I need to turn, make a turning. Final.
Fire! Engage the lance batteries!
Don't understand what's going on there.
Deploy torpedoes!
Right. I want to shoot this weapon. It's oh no. I don't know. Right, no. Oops. Can't tell it does that.
Purify the battlefield!
Oh, maybe because they're so close, we should have exploded. No.
Initiate the barrage!
I'm gonna ram. lasers. What is this? I'm not sure why it's this there. Right, okay. We got a thing here. Premonition. Source glowing Imperium. Yeah, for failed attack positions when the flash is... Ah, so when he sees a spot it likes, he'll say, right, park yourself there and we'll give you bonuses. We'll defend you. Yep. I mean, they also must enter the end point. Atlas is there, my torpedoes will kick off at some point. But there's no one left. They exploded. Excellent. We leveled up. Okay. We dealt with the Drukhari in this sector. I don't know what Cabal sent them, but we dealt with them. Our ship needs managing. So, first things first, hull repair for tiny amount of scrap. Wow, we have a lot of scrap. Oh, let's get our RAM upgraded. There you go. A big chunk of the hull. We have a lot of HP, because we have really high hull on this one. Okay, what can we swap out for goldies? Wow, we have a lot of stuff we can put on things. Voice Under Lance Battery. Titan Forge Lance Battery. Medium range lance, long range lance. Born Tempest. Plasma cannon, macro cannons. Lance cannons. Okay. Flak ammo upgrade. Ooh, flak ammo, that's an upgrade. Flak boys deal 15 damage. But I can give it that and boost them up. RAF Starfighters. Because this is 4 attack crafts, these are heavy laser turrets. Ooh. At the moment we have Fury Interceptors. These are bigger. Well, these are gold. What's the gold one? I'm not sure I got the apple, we have gold. I see no reason why not have gold. Let's see. Generate a 9% chance, low emissions, auger which makes a hit. That one gives me evasion. I take 5% less chance of hit, but I get evasion, which is good. My 8% chance, wow, that's pretty good. You're supposed to avoid movement when ramming. With strong acceleration and braking. You know what? Let's improve our speed. Roar. Galleon Adamite Void Armor. That one's going to negate 5 points of damage on each side. This one only does 5 for the front and port and starboard. So side to side. And the front and back. So damage for port and starboard and aft, front and aft get 5. You know what, we'll put that on for now. Makes the 2 sides armor pretty strong. Let's see, Hector Microbaton battery, but I don't have anything I can put in that slot. These are all for him. I need something to put on the side slot. We need some side decker cannons. Development Day. There are less ranks on the ship at this point because this is less theme of the game. I would love there to be more of this than that in the game, to be honest. The approaching enemy flagship shuts down on non-essential systems. That's a drift. An act later. But sure, let's put that in. Now we get 2 points anyway, so Silent Running Mark II. Now makes the flagship act before all enemies in most encounters. Oh, that's... Improved RAM, I haven't actually used. Onboard EMCs. It's nice. But, you know what? Let's make it so we can act first. You'll never see us coming. Bam, bam, ba, 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 dum, bam, bam, ba, dum, ba, dum. Demolitions, you are still the highest ranked person in that field. Nobody's coming close to you. I don't even know why I'm bothered looking at that one. Let's upgrade our shield pulse. You need to use it once before you can upgrade it. New heading is already upgraded. I'd like to upgrade strafe, but I can't. Athletics, still the highest one. Secondary highest one. In the warp field, nobody beats her. Not even close. And yeah, awareness. I'm just going to say the person with 172 is not going to be touched anytime soon. Now the only person, there might be one person who can beat me in nope. Other than me in persuasion. I'm good. You do a swing run, which allows you to full U-turn at the end, so you essentially do the quick turnaround if you want to like fire, and then you do quick turnaround so you can come back at them. Will come back at them. New information has arrived, Lord Captain. We managed to detect the residual heat signatures in one of the continents of Santiel Prime. Santiel's Pride. But there's no clear indication of its origin. The crew is waiting for further instructions and praying for souls of the seas with extraordinary zeal. It's amazed, Monk, you bell. Hey, gained people. Feel so eager to free your esteemed arses off, Lord Captain? Or we to object? Yay! Right, Mazel's coming with us, so he's locked in. Part of his quest, apparently, is a quest requirement. I actually don't mind this composition, because this is essentially tech, range fighting, up close fighting, duck out people, and I blow people up with my eyeballs. That's pretty much what we got here. Survive. Well, I think if the even if you're the Tyranid might have a bit of trouble surviving on a planet with no heat. So then shuttle to go get people, and I made certain to bring offer invitation for Marazai. We can see his cool helmet off some more. Right, this is a frozen planet. Cool. Treasure in the ocean. Crow's Expanse, that's fine. Yeah, we're here. Quests. No, I don't think. We'll have to go see the Lord Inquisitor at some point. Well, we're here to spoil prudence. It's somewhere in our things, that's fine. Map. Ooh. Loot galore all over the place. And life is in fight. This place is a little on the chilly side. I'm gonna have some wreck up before I came down here. Our steam royal
Onward to victory.
keisters will be. So, your lordship, you guys just keep the lights on for me. And make sure nothing gets to the ship. Okay, so look at the map. Over here, got a bit over here. We will explore this entire place, that's fine.
Too hard for a simple monkey.
A delicate young one lies curled up on a snowbank like a living statue. Corruptible writ. Writ of passage issued to arrive at Footfall, signed Harbour Master Ticus, engraved pendant. The inside of the portraits of an elderly man, his wife and his daughter. So they went to Footfall. Okay. Another reason when we get to Footfall.
A trivial task.
Trail of the body being dragged in reveals Faye's footprint, judged by the shape. One, none of them belong to humans.
Let's see this through.
I'd like the Sliff to be my bodyguard to come down and fight for me. Let's see, which Cabal you belong to, eh?
Time to die, monkey.
Come here, us.
Time to eliminate some Xenos.
Well, we might start space combat first, but we don't start this first. Cabalic Sharpshooter. Well, it's doomed because we can get Blade Master Sharpshooters. These guys don't have a lot of health.
Running binaric override.
Can mirror those there, that's fine. Ooh, nicely done. I don't know what perk is that let them do that, but it's fun. Fortunately, I can't shoot more once, that's the problem.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
We have more AP. So we can do way more stuff.
Running binaric override.
Yeah, he's in trouble now. Pascal. Ooh, ow. Pascal's got into melee with him. Now he's a Beastmaster there. cool thing is I can use this to make someone do a heroic act without actually triggering anything.
I am his will made manifest.
Hi.
I'll do it.
High momentum.
And now back to you, Bill. That's cheating, you know. No, no, it's called tactical
Let's set
usage.
this in motion.
Let's lock me some people. Yeah, Beastmaster will be
Copy
out.
out.
Chimera. No, no. Hi. I missed.
They won't expect this.
I didn't.
Easy. I know what to do.
Time to pray.
Let's set this in motion. They won't expect this. I know what to do. And done.
Yeah. He's trying to lock me down.
Injured. I'm enraged.
Yeah.
Doubt is
Kick.
for the weak.
I got a free attack anyway.
You, my emperor!
Hit, but its damage was negated.
As the emperor commands.
Ooh, and she got a kick off as well afterwards.
Faith without
That's why
deeds
Argenta's
is
so useful.
worthless.
Absolute monstrous amount of Daka there.
As the emperor commands, I act and escape the emperor's judgment. I'll do it.
I mean, I not even used up all the things yet.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Doubt is for the weak.
I got stuff.
Let me educate you on the art.
Let me educate you on the art of accuracy. I need up on high.
I approach the designated position.
There we go. Even with a low thing, you can still hit. This was fine.
I understand your intent.
Okay, this is easy.
I am not your Zeus pet monkey.
Wow, you missed.
This tedium is beneath me.
That did. Let's see, where's my disarming? Mental attack. Dispatch.
Fall, creatures!
Nice hit. He should actually have a lot of skills and abilities I can use on one thing. I can now make her less likely to be targeted. Not that anyone's going to actually live past this turn, but well, that's fine.
I yearn for agony. With grace and manners.
Fiend of Fem. I don't know why I said that. Dance Macabre. Venomous Strike. Strike.
What a useless plaything. Broken
My my twisted kingdom and possibly seeking this icy silence. Looks exactly a modified flint rifle. The rest of it's rubbish. No point, there's not much here to be honest for but one of those. Actually we just took one, so it's fine. It's not wrong on that factor. It's like this place is not what I'd call a Drukhari feeding ground. It's more a useless lump of ice. About one of you just in case this week. Some medical bags. That's fine. Actually, for inventory. Medicaid. There you go. You are Medicaid. Cool. It's awesome. Alright, 2 med bags. Let's put some frag grenades, shall we? You got a perk that lets you just use these straight away. You can have a med bag. Standard ones will do. You don't use them. You have them as well. I use the one from the Drukari's, that's fine. Like but yeah, I can agree with the guy on that subject. What's the point of them being here? It isn't a target-rich zone. Warning, harboring traitors and appearing with punishable by death. Warning, everyone froze.
Venture forth.
I don't think they care right now.
Let us see what I found.
Pascal does this because everyone else is too low.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Precision Prometheum to the stars. Earth, may a faithful take pride in partaking the Emperor. Survive, certitude, goodness. Gold frame data slate. Javas made the immortal Emperor guide you with his grace. I think I possibly could grab Ajin and Jalata and flee this cursed world as soon as possible. I left a writ of passage and some savings. See this cache of the spire of pride under one of the wanted posters. May the master of mankind bless her. Atticus for his assistance. I still have unfinished business for the department, so we will reunite on footfall. Your loving brother, Von Grossen. So one of the wanted posters have something here. Clear the ice.
I better myself through my service.
To the spire. Okay.
Stay sharp.
That is the next sector. On one of the wanted posters. Go down his side. Wow. Really don't have 100% chance of this anymore.
Successful.
We haven't yet got someone better to do take up the position. Victor, sister Orders Formalis, whom you address as your sweetheart. Start showing up at our stories after the darling stayed at our estate. May the Emperor pleasure with wisdom. P.S. Come with us today at 8th Claxon. My husband will be a club of his friends. Uh-huh. Scarus, you went too far. The monkey will be off with his ancestors now. And 24 non-lethal wounds, so you have time to enjoy suffering. These are Medusae. No, kill me already. Just end it, I beg you. No, you're gonna be alive, so I'll interrogate you.
I forge my own success. Consider that off limits. Easy. You clearly are outmatched. I will take you down.
Cyberite. Medusae. Yep. I technically started to ambush them. We ambushed the ambushers. So you can't get around that way to one. That's non-starter positioning there. Still, that was funny. Indeed. These guys are dangerous.
Request approved.
So let's make this hard on the dodge in that zone.
Vow is to serve.
Let's see, there's a cover thing, so let's
The
put it on you.
Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Heavy is the tread of his faith.
I'll take him down. It says Fiend. I am the Fiend of Verbos. That's our trait. I forgot about that. When they move into range of us, they take a down here, Dominic Arden. Where is it? Down at the bottom. Good grief, it's down away at the bottom. Ah, never mind, both shot past it. Come on, sharpshooters and rubber shots. Cyberite. Cyberite. He's a command type. You give it a extra turn. You still can't hit Duffy.
Let's make it quick.
Medusa are nasty Cyblasters. Essentially, they're the version of my Cassia. Yep. Boost. Perfect spot. It is perfect for us. Oh, I thought I can't hear anyone over here. The statue's in the way.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Expose weakness.
If it
I
serves
may have
your
exploit on them
cause.
right now. I can do this and still get a shot off. Still prep for the other one, but then again I can't use the other one. I can't target anybody from here, so
I am not your fortune favors the swift.
I still got a shot with this.
If I
So near dead.
Here we go.
I don't want to give him that voice.
Is a reward.
I am not a vessel for pain. I am its master.
I'll run to here and then we'll do a charge. Let's do a reckless strike. Boost myself up. Technically I can still strike with this and then do a charge. He can just keep striking.
It is.
Christ almighty, how many attacks do you get?
Build.
Fiend of Erebos. One turn. One turn.
I'll do it. Power resides in the will of the righteous.
And the guys with machine
Faith
guns.
without deed.
If I can survive long enough to have it. Oh, blew something up. Let's go up, that's fun.
Doubt is for the weak.
Wait, how many points can we actually throw in one thing?
I'll do it.
Oh, I won that one.
Guided by faith.
And righteous ruin.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
We are just getting to the stage where we just...
As the Emperor commands.
She has so many stacks of that, she can just keep going and going and going.
Doubt is for the weak. As
I
the
have
Emperor
points
commands, I
enough
act.
to do that. You reckon you're an ally extra turn entirely? Move it there and then use the voice command on.
Be careful
Him?
not to cross my gaze.
I have points galore. Let's not worry about that. We just held in my gaze on him.
Isn't this a job for the stars?
Side fight. I still have more than enough points. Normally I go like, oh no, I'm running out of points at this point.
Me?
Stage, but
If you insist, Lord Captain.
I have lots of points. Dispatch. Kill him, alone. Oh wow, upgrade level 4 apparently.
One. Kneel before me, Tracy. Tear your heart out, baby.
That was all 1 point.
I'm not accustomed as duty demands.
Silent fresh. Okay, so that'll stay there. Not sure why the Medusa has that on it. Elite blast pistol. Okay, that's different. Cabalite warriors, we obliterate them in one shot. Xenos acquired a human generator and power section. Wandering survivors will be drawn to the light like moths. Method doors are sealed by ice. Pale bodies of priests can be seen under its glacial surface.
Keep your senses keen.
Take that out, please. Pascal's just
Explorator
good.
is blessed with multifunctionality.
Forge ahead, never linger.
One day the rogue trader will tire of you, abomination, and let justice be done. Nothing gives me more pleasure than the anticipation of that moment.
The anticipation of killing gives you pleasure. I see. No need to explain, sweet-voiced monkey. I read your passions clearly in your eyes.
See, you guys gotta be careful of that. Because the whole, that sort of mentality is exactly what Chaos works on. Just saying.
Marching ahead.
No data slab. Lost data slate. Rejoice in for intentions, the immortal emperor will bestow his grace upon us and embrace our brothers and sisters so they can serve him on holy terror. Burial ceremony will commence at dawn in accordance with the tradition. Remember to pay your fee for your loved ones. Do not have to wait for the next cycle before they can join the emperor. The number of work hours will be reduced by 1, so the blessed desert may take part in the solemn march from the emperor's spire to the spire of stillness. Cordia is very
Let's see this
religious.
through.
The great gates are sealed.
Watch your steps.
I thought it was a trap. It's not, it's loot. Finds the device makes on natural light, strange force are making it float freely in the air. Again, if we learn the technology,
Cast
we
your
could
eye
have
there.
some really good stuff. There's a rack there.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Right, so the battle here. I think this is a shoot down this way. Scout, so we can get stuff from this side.
Venture forth.
I didn't mean to go that way.
Time to eliminate some Xenos.
You'll suffer exquisitely.
You say that, but there's only really one that cares we do. Oh, get there. Yeah, come on, like Warrior, Incubus, Warrior, Blade Master. There's only really the rack down here, to be honest. Half these guys are gonna be dead before the first turn's over. I'll position here so I can get a run. Pascal's just going to now run over and kill people. I mean, there's that guy as well, but it's not an issue. We got very strong. It's only like really strong fighters to worry about. You guys are at least strong, so that's decent.
My vow is to serve.
Ha ha.
Running by miracle, the Omnisire condemns you.
Yay.
The Omnisire comprehends all. Request approved.
It is handled. Don't distract me.
I never would, mate.
And why would I do that?
Sorry. Try now.
Slow and painful is the way.
You've unleashed my fury.
Yeah, I've unleashed nothing, mate.
Perfect killing strike.
I can dance macabre. Oh,
I
the
will
incubus.
savor your delectable anguish.
Aim for the opening. Hit him on the secondary.
Grace and malice.
Then we'll do quick endurance. Perfect
If
stance.
it serves your cause.
Operative increasement.
This tedium is beneath me.
Oh, that.
If it serves your cause.
Actually, oh wow, I managed to do all 7 of them. Right, so this give us a big boost. Well, new shot will get a kill, so that's fine.
You've unleashed my fury.
I understand your intent. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Right, Warrior will probably run somewhere, but it's... Oh, I didn't see those guys out here.
Perish for this affront. God Emperor, move through me. Be the
I didn't
fire
see the
in
guy
my
back here.
heart.
High momentum.
Good. First things first. Oh wait.
I am his will made manifest.
The Emperor's light serves through me. I
I'll
am
do
the
it.
Emperor's chosen.
Will be delectable.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
A work for a flesh crafter.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'm just gonna get more accurate. That's the funny thing.
Doubt is for the weak. Escape the Emperor's judgment.
Blink. Blink. You missed. She's gonna go to the stage where I can fire so many times. It's ridiculous. Cassia.
That is
Sight.
foolishness.
Sight, don't see anybody above me. Not this spot here. Can't get him still, but I can get him.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Stroke of luck.
Give you a boost.
If I may.
I will swing crazy.
Already? I am the reaving tempest incarnate. I will herd the prey.
We are just a monster.
Oblivion approaches.
Yes.
A perfect killing strike.
Wow. I knew I was going to be good at this, but this is ridiculous.
Don't dis. This can't be over.
How much movement do you get?
I yearn for agony.
You have 23 points. What are you doing? Recharging points for movement per kill?
High momentum.
I refuse to bow.
I mean, you just single-handedly obliterated the whole pack. Once he got his extra turn charge thing off, he just went way. One slice and dice. It's just ridiculous. They went slice and dice. Reinforced incubus armor. I think I already got one of those, so it's fine. A wanted poster.
Onward to victory.
Okay. Looks like I can access that area from here. Maybe we should probably climbing equipment. The goddess Empress holy statue. get there though, we got to run all the way back to the beginning. Then we got the path down, which is somewhere around here. Nope, it's up here, over here. Go down inside, so there's something here. Journal. Well, Notes of Life and Hive by Historial Traveller. Okay, if you want to read that, feel free to pause. Bridge, ritual possessions, damage when civilian bomb, also show a collider with it.
Let's seize the moment.
That's fine. Scoot. We have nothing of goods worth. This place has been messed up. More than a little. We are going to be out of run time for the stream. But we got paths. Return to Void Ship. I believe it's over here. Yes. A 6% chance thing for this, which is interesting to say the least. I got some peeps.
None could possibly accomplish this.
Hive World. Whee! Everything went down skillfully.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
This is just an empty place. A key. So far I've seen nothing. Maybe there's an alternate entrance to going blast. You don't have like the ice thing to blow the ice up.
Stay sharp.
Never doubt me.
Boom! Yeah, to the outside. So this is the central choir place. I really should stop the stream, but I am piqued interest in what's going on in this place. Frozen servitors.
Venture forth.
Frozen servitors. Well, I got the feeling that Drakari didn't do this.
Another battle demands our attention.
You guys are malfunctioning. It's not the same sort of trick as Drakari play. You guys abandon flesh, so it's fine. They get really bad. Not good for this one, because they can. That one hurts more. Bonk. Bonk. But yeah, even for the Cabal, this would be like picking at scraps. Worse, picking at bad scraps. I haven't used these tricks at all.
With grace and manners. It is handled.
Ah, things away.
I will savor your delectable angry.
Paddy,
Behold,
I have a second weapon. Fortunately, I can't use them both at the same time, which is a little sad. Monkey.
If it serves your cause, I deal death with my hands.
I mean, this is seriously a case of
This tedium is beneath me.
I'm not gonna move.
If it serves your cause.
We are the Bog. Resistance is futile. While the Golden Emperor, you will be served sized. You don't fire. I think it's coming up anyway.
Let's set this in motion. That is
Usually.
how it's done. They won't expect this.
You know, it's like, so these guys can. They have an attribute, I think, of exploding. Or just unstable, I don't know.
I know what to do. I won't do that. Easy.
They are durable. I'll say that one for these servitors, they're durable. Not a match for us, but, you know, the durability is high.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Manageable.
Yeah, I know I captured them a little bit, but it'll be fine. Now get back in the fight.
I'm a navigator, not a servitor.
You know what? Well, finally, let's do this one.
I'm not accustomed to being carried around.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
I will give you the dodge feature.
Faith without deed. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
Tell you were chosen because you were really, really good at shooting things.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
In technicality on that one.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Still getting attacked with a front center.
Faith without deeds is why I was chosen.
Request insignificant value. The scriptural Messiah condemns you.
Yeah. It makes a little difference. You gotta walk over against get killed. No. Oh no, 4 points. 5 points. Self-destructed. And then exploded. He decided I can't win, so he self-destructed.
Ready for data input.
Well, I thought he had a thing on him, but it does nothing. This place is absolutely wrecked. Even ice sculptures, the faithful continue to beg the others for salvation. Playing, recording, or quiet whispering, rustling stuff close, noise from footsteps of dozen feet. Mind creator, glory, 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 oh. Him. Me.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
A buddy. And boots. Anything else in here? No. I don't. Oh, they exploring this place. It makes no sense what the Cabal was doing here. This is literally picking scraps on the scraps. I mean, that's a desperate Cabal if it wants to go, if it wants to bother picking a freezing world where it's freezing. A world that's frozen. You don't miss with dodge melee attacks, however they can be dodged. Which is where the ability to miss comes in. So, yeah. So all the way up here, and that's the door we blew up on the ice melter charge. So
Onward to victory.
apart from hunting the Cabal, yep, this place is looted clean. I'm not so cruel as to make you guys stay here in the cold. This place had virtually nothing in it. I mean, you got a bit of points for experience for killing people, that's about it. And some dialogue. Explored, that's just a thing to go down to it. We have explored Central Sanitale's Pride and discovered what on earth happened. This place froze. Literally. And very needy Cabal guys were running around trying to pick scraps out. And that's the best thing to describe it as. They were literally picking scraps. How are we going? Projects. All the shipyard improved. Yay. You know what? I want the sky barrier. It was nice, but I like sky barrier. Oh, the Janus. Ooh. I didn't set that going. No, I didn't set that going. Let's see. I thought it was a... That goes... Please, I'm tired. No, it's just... A bit of us did that. We didn't do the thing. We didn't do the thing for... This was all... Yay. At least this one's going now. So I know I did Bastion and didn't do the... Yeah, this not going. I forgot entirely to set it up again after I went and reloaded. It won't be done instantly, but I have a funny feeling it will be done pretty quickly. You got a complacency. Someone getting a project for complacency. I don't remember which one, but one of them does it. Security down, that's not going to be an issue. To be perfectly frank. No, power factor -2, I don't care. Efficiency goes up. You can't go any higher than 10, but it goes up. Blessing of the non-Xenos. We want, that's right, we want the holy thingy so I can get you got the complacency. And Dragonus wants to do that, and then we do Poison the Muses, and we get the thing complacency up. Now remember. There you go. Lord Captain Verbos 6 base for help. Something terrible prowls the planet, searching for a way to wipe out the planet's inhabitants. Victims died in small groups at first, so they dismissed it as simple accidents. Poisoning, a crash transport, a fire. The death toll started to rise, explaining everything the mere coincidence is no longer an option. The enemy appears to be testing out different methods of killing your subjects. Like it's looking for the most efficient way to murder as many of them at once as possible. Our pick tapes sometimes catch sight of a blurry dark shadow walking among the people, but no one has actually seen it with their own eyes. There are various sorts of mechanical failures, ventilation systems emitting substances no business of being there, Auspex registering spikes of radiation, maintenance systems shutting down for no apparent reason. It resembles extermination experiments, with your servants playing the role of test subjects. Any ideas? The art of hunting relies on the art of hiding. You cannot see your target, then make it so the target cannot see you. Deceive its senses and seize your advantage. A predator walks among your people. Well, then it's time we became predators ourselves. Your servants can't see it and they don't know where it lies, but I'll tell you how to find it. You need to spark the beast's curiosity. Leave something it craves out in the open and mark it so that you can track it to the beast it's carrying its bait the way its jaws. That's how we hunt cunning prey on Fenris. Ha! You call it your enemy, but you are mere pests in its eyes. This isn't a war, this is extermination. You are a nuisance. And that is your asset. Understand what it is you do that vexes it so much, and you'll understand how to drive it mad. All that will be left is to lay a trap. Oh wow. Even my highest skill factor on that one. Provoke an attack. Let's see how much I actually get for each one of these. We'll do that one. I believe in you. Being irritating comes naturally to Monkey. Assuming that the creature has been angered by the mining efforts, the overseers increased their work shifts in remote sectors. The assumption proved to be correct. The beast came to destroy those who had served its rest and walked right into the traps laid out for it. Wounded, it fled. Cornered in its den, the monster fought its final battle almost slain. It was a terrifying Xenos with a metallic skeletal body and a single emerald eye. That's a Necron! That's a Deathstalker. Deathshot, I think. Can't remember what it is. Its lair turned out to be a crypt-like chamber, and beneath it was an entire fortress buried in stone. The walls were covered in glyphs similar to mysterious patterns that the mad convicts had been drawing. The chamber also contained the detected remains of missing miners. The Omnissiah servants studied the bodies, the crypt, and the Xenos corpse, hypothesizing that the Inhuman belonged to a caste of sages among its kind. Ah, wait, no, it would have been a cryptech. I think. I don't know the names of all the different Necrons, okay? I only know, like, the base ones. Had it remained in its status for It had remained in stasis for ages until it had untold, but had recently been awakened by either the mining efforts or the explosions caused by the Drukhari invaders. After killing everyone who had approached its lair, the creature tried to wake its brethren, but millennia of tectonic shifts had crushed the underground fortress. The creature was alone. Cool. Oh, that's cool. The fearsome insects, the ones that had assailed the colony, were the only tool the Xenos had left, so it chose to lie in wait. But when the heretics of the Final Dawn sabotaged the fortress's reactor in their attempts to destroy the planet, the Xenos grew restless and started searching for a way to exterminate the humans. Now the last Xenos survivor was dead, and so was its entire race, or at least so prayed every denizen of Venerus 6. With the Necron, never assume that's the case. Unless you melt a charge of the dudes into oblivion, break their bodies 1,000 ways, melt and break their bodies, they can be revived quite easily. Yay! I have nothing left to build. They're going to go do that. Jonas is that. Falston's over there. Let's do that. I'm really doing extended gameplay here. Hey, Dagonis has built new things. Nice. Dagonis is crying out for aid, Lord Captain. Riots over the interpretation of the scripture have broken out on several hives across the world. While hunting for the agents of the cult of the Final Dawn, the Ecclesiarchy clamped down on the planet's minor cults, attempting to force correct adherence to the creed upon the populace. The commoners grumbled about the oppression of the minor cults, even daring to claim that the holy ecclesiarchs have assumed the sole right to speak for the God Emperor. Many of the disgruntled flee to the ruins of the Cypher Hive since the Foreman clan has promised them protection and support. It is even said that the Foreman supply the malcontents with weapons and convert from industrial equipment in case of large-scale clashes. The enforcers and the agents of the Ecclesiarchy have been able to curb the malcontents so far, but the vision grows wider by the day. Why are the Foremen involved in this as well? A great question, Lord Captain. This group does come up in the reports from the capital world rather often. I can assume that this is due to the fact that their now ruined home, 6 feet Scythiopon, they used to have prevailed a prevalent, more simplistic form of revering the Emperor. The preachers there used to teach the importance of hard work and the labour collective family unit, but seldom the importance of order and hierarchy. They offered their congregation a form of faith that was simple, cheap, convenient, and functional as their work clothes, and now they seem to think that the priests who wallow in luxury want to take this away from them. Thankfully, no, your lordship. The rabble-rousers zealously oppose heresy, fill the ranks of planetary guard with new recruits, regularly perform quotas, and attempt to attend prayer service. The Foreman clan is being actively involved in uncovering the underground devotees of the ruinous powers, and has discovered 2 large successfully operating cells. Our agents are quite confident that the likelihood of them harbouring agents of the cult of Final Dawn is far lower than the other segments of the population. In other words, they're annoyed that the priests want to steal their stuff off them. Guys, small deviances of creed beget large ones, and large ones beget heresy. Our faith is founded upon absolute trust in those above us, and if these people's beliefs push them towards dissent, then those beliefs have been wicked from the very beginning. But that does not necessarily make the preachers themselves wicked, perhaps simply misguided. We could pass them into the ecclesiarchy's care for re-education, so that they may see the truth, and it would also guarantee their flock's obedience. Shireen, perhaps you should stop allowing that fat cardinals and their servants to do whatever they want to your people. Rein them in. Faith in the Exalted One is not contained within the ranks of the titles, but within the hearts and hands of the common people. And even this can take many forms of hell. Let those who show the welfare of Dragonus at least choose in which manner they pray to him. Take the minor cults under your protection. Those who wish to worship him in their own way must prove their right to do so. The only help that would be the proper in this situation would be to provide instruction. Send some of the spinners to show them they can defend themselves. They will either take up arms and protect their faith or bow down. So, they are struggling to interpret the scriptures. I know there's one sacred text that proceeds from the Emperor and that invites a very few conflicting reading. The Lex Imperialis. None of the troublemakers would dare question the importance of his law or misconstrue what it's written. It will serve them well to settle down and study the Injuncture Cardinal, and all from cover to cover. You say that's the best method in everything. My house is burned down. Use Lexus Imperialis. But that's gonna put out the fire. It'll show you how to put out fires. How? Sybil, don't stand in the omelet and cut off and chuck and blow the place up. Nah, that's not very helpful, is it? Book of Minor Prayers. Dosarians go up. Security +1. Grace of Death, which gives me allies gain 10 awareness, critical hit chance. Okay. Fellowship with the Void likes me. We get the Patron of the Cliffs. All allies gain +15 Law Imperium. Yeah, okay, that's not so bad. And complacency up by 1. And that's just security. You know what? I say rein them in. Your mercy will go down in the annals of Dragonus, Shireen. Fellowship with the Void up by 5,000. Complacency up. The common folk rejoice at the news of their victory. Scoffing the gilded priests, they offered up a thunderous prayer for the rogue trader. Thanks to the protection of the rogue trader, the agents of the ecclesiarchy were forbidden from entering the chapels of the minor cults. Well, yeah, they're minor cults, and these guys quite religiously hunt down heresy to get rid of it. When you start trying to make all the religion is all the same religion, they admit this. They all admit they're worshipping the same guy. How they choose to do it is up to them. When one starts doing it wrong, or starts going a little bit bad, then we jump in and start beating them up. Not quite at 10 yet, but it speeds up this level very quickly. See? At 4 it takes like 2 jumps to get there. You don't finish doing anything else. Takes you a little bit longer. Well, when you're here. The other thing finished here, but Foulstone there, but Kiva Gamma is up 1. Takes a longer time for him. He should be finished probably the next jump. We are in range of this. Not expend 1. I know we slowly curtailed our points, and navigator points, insight points. But we also have a lot of networks to a lot of places. We'll probably finish this here. We're going well over time, but that's the one thing about this game. It is enjoyable. unknown ships. These can... Ooh. Tech squadron. Hostile ships. Save all. To explore. And when we come back, we're gonna have a fight. Well, it looks like Aldari ships. I don't know why. Or I'm gonna skirt around and go wee everywhere else. Cause yeah, that's the Tech Priest ship fleet. That's why they're here. But thank you. That is all for next time. Oh, let's go back to the main menu. Yes. So when we come back, we have fights, we have exploration, and eventually we'll actually go to Footfall and, you know, do that stuff. But that is for next time. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya.